What are the most important things that you can work on in your golf swing as a new golfer?
Well, today we're going to share our top 3 things as well as some simple drills that you can apply straight away that are going to make the golf swing so much easier. Stay tuned, let's get to it.
So welcome back to the channel. Now this channel is all about you and helping you improve your golf. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our videos. Right, let's break down what we're going to be talking about today. Obviously we mentioned 3 things. We're so passionate about these things because we know they'll make a big difference to your game. So the first one is the body pivot. The second one is the swing arc, and the third one is the all-important follow through. So Andy, let's start on the body turn, the body pivot.
Okay, pivot motion. So the key thing with this, and we see golfers struggle all the time because of how they are moving their body. So this drill, if you do this drill, it's going to really give you a head start and it's going to make such a difference to your swing and your consistency. So club across the shoulders. All we're going to do is just cross the arms over, cross the shoulders, and we're going to take our golf stance. So we're going to lean forward slightly, a little bit of flex in the legs. Now from here, all we want to do in the backswing, first of all, is create a turn. So I'm staying in my posture. I'm going to turn the club roughly 90 degrees. You can see my back is facing the target now. We've got a nice turn of the hips as well. From here now, we're going to have a shift, and then we're going to have a turn. So we've talked about this in previous videos, but it's such a key concept. Turn, shift, turn. Really simplifies the body motion. So do that again. So turn, roughly 90 degrees with the upper body, shift the weight to the lead leg, and then turn. So I can finish now facing the target. I can pick that foot up, give it a tap. That gets me moving my body this way, but it also gets me moving my body in a more efficient way, which is rotational in the backswing. So many golfers we see actually move off the golf ball and don't get to the lead side, hit it off the back foot.
I look like your swing.
A little bit like my swing. But if we get this right, it's going to make a huge difference. So let's hit a couple of shots just doing that then here, and I'll just go through. And this is just purely thinking about that body motion. So turn, shift, and turn. We should be able to finish on that left leg and be able to tap that foot.
And you made that look really easy. Look, it does take time, but ultimately if you keep it as simple as what you were saying with the turn, shift, turn, it really helps build it for years to come, doesn't it?
And look, you don't need to go to the driving range and do all these. You can do these at home. A lot of golfers can learn just at home, in the garden, in the front room, just doing this motion. If you can just create turn, shift, and then turn, as soon as you pick the golf club up, you're training your body motion, how that body works, and it's just a massive component to actually producing a consistent golf swing. So we hope that first tip was helpful to you. If it was, make sure you hit the like. Now, before we get into the second tip, just want to share with you something that we have created called Mission to a Million. We are on a mission to get 1 million new golfers into this great game. So we've created a completely free course called How to Play Golf the Basics that literally gives you everything you need to get started. And this is being supported by Dick's Sporting Goods and Adidas Golf. Check the link in the description and we look forward to seeing you over there. Piers, second tip.
Yes.
Really, really simple,
yes,
but hugely important. Just talk us through this one.
It's the swing arc, and this is often misconstrued as well. A lot of golfers get this wrong over 20 years of playing golf. So basically, we've got a few things here to help us. We've actually got 2 alignment sticks down here, which are going to resemble our target line. What I'm going to do, I'm going to place the club on there, imagining the ball would be there. Now look what happens to my club as I start swinging back with this beautiful turn. Thank you very much, Andy. But with this good turn as I go back, look what happens to the club. You'll notice the club starts to move away from that target line as it arcs around my body all the way to the top. And then hopefully it comes back down on a very similar angle, very similar arc on the way down, back down to an impact. And then as I swing through, then it continues to work on an arc around my body when I get into my finished position. The big issue we see with this is golfers feel that they've got to swing straight. So they feel, and it kind of makes sense, you want to hit the ball straight, we've got to swing straight. So they feel as though they've got to swing straight. Now this is what swinging straight looks like. It's not going to work very well for you. So there's a lot of bad habits can be caused by just doing that. So as long as you've got the very simple concept that the club works in an arc around the body, it's going to stand you in good stead for the future. And you'll create your own swing arc through time, obviously, but it's about understanding that, and that's why we want the graphics in here. Really almost have that image in your mind of that graphic that you've just seen there, of that arc around your body to help you with a shot.
So just before you hit a shot, Piers, show me what a practice swing looks like with a good arc.
Okay, sorry, yeah, so practice swing with a good arc, yeah, okay, absolutely, yeah, so normal pace. I thought, what's he doing here? He's asking me to do something I'm not sure I can do.
And that's free, look how free flowing that is. Piers isn't bogged down with trying to get the club in a perfect position.
Not at all.
He's just got a nice general image in his mind of this is a club working around and up in the swing.
It was a decent arc, I reckon, because it was a straight shot.
You can see just how smooth that looked because he's just allowing the club to move in a more free, natural way around the body.
So if you have any questions about that tip or even the previous tip, let us know in the comments section down below. Right, Andy, you're up for the third tip.
Third tip, let's go. Okay, third and final tip, we're going to use the magnet, and we're talking follow through. This is so crucial that you get this right because it makes the rest of the golf swing so much easier. So magnet is on my 7-iron here, and all I'm going to do, this is going to help you understand what the club face should be doing. So if I step on my target line here, now what happens is that through the golf ball, we actually want the club face to rotate and what we call close. So notice here what the magnet is doing. As I swing through, I turn the body, I'm actually allowing the club face to turn, so the face now points behind me. Now, one of the best players in the world, Greg Norman, he doesn't really play anymore, he's a little older. His mom got him to do this when he was younger. She said to get him to get the toe of the club into a bush in the garden. So the toe of the club, which is this point here, into a bush. Now, as we get the club face closing through the golf ball, it really helps us produce a squarer shot, straighter shots and more consistent, but helps us use the body in a great way. So often, I'll put this back on here now, golfers come to us like the swing arc and they are trying to keep the club face straight. So they are doing this, trying to keep the club face straight, but unfortunately this leads to big slices and real inconsistency. So you have to allow the club face to close on the way through. So here's a very simple drill. Don't even need a golf club for this. All I'm going to do is take my stance and my golf posture, my right hand in front of me. All I'm going to do is turn through here now and shake hands with the target. You can see this forearm now is rotating over and I'm shaking hands with the target here. That's going to get the face closing, and that's what's going to help us produce a squarer hit and more consistency. What we often see, if this is my club face, is we'd see this palm sort of facing the sky. We don't want it facing the sky. We want it turning, shaking hands with the target, and that's the feeling we can have when we then get back to the golf club.
So you're basically saying shake hands with the golf club, shake hands with the target. You're just being nice all the time, aren't you?
Shake hands to the target. So I'll do a practice swing now.
Golf karma.
So I'll just go, there's that shake hands to the target. The toe of the club now is pointing up. The face is pointing this way. If I do a shot now, I'm just going to put that feeling into the swing arc. That was nice.
Carbon copy.
That was actually really, really nice. Good pivot motion, good swing arc, good club face. Those three things are going to make a huge difference to your golf.
All right, so we hope you enjoyed that. Now, if you want to get off to the best possible start in this fantastic game and you want to be part of the mission to 1,000,000, click the link over here. We'll give you how to play the basics absolutely free. And as I said, it's going to give you the best possible start to this wonderful game. Thanks so much. We'll see you soon.